What is up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create a money farm in Roblox theme park Tycoon 2. So anyways, let's get started. So basically, let's say you started with the junior coaster. What we are going to do is we're going to want to put one away from the station, and we are going to place that down. Now that we are in this editor, we're going to want to do 2 stations like that. We're going to go up like this. Then we are going to stay in the basic editor, go like this, and bank it a little bit. As much as it can really go, just like that. Now the reason why you're going to want to bank that at the top is because it basically just increases the excitement rating, I'm pretty sure. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to place the entrance right here. The exit is going to be placed right down there, and we are going to come into here, and we are going to make the cube path like this. Anyways, now we're going to test and of course open up our ride. Make it $11. And as you can see, it just barely doesn't fall off. Now what we're going to want to do, place in a stall right here. Doesn't matter which one. I start with the soft drinks. So basically, next up what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come into scenery. I usually just do basic stuff like a combination of like fences and hedges. I usually find that the best way is just to put a bunch of random stuff like this. We can go like that. Kind of like a bunch of random jumble of fences. Seems out to be the best. Yeah, just kind of like that. And then I like to place into some regular scenery, kind of like this. And then like a cactus there. And maybe like a ball tree here. So yeah, this is what I kind of usually just do. Anyways, we're going to test and open our ride. That's weird. And yeah, as you can see, it went up by basically 1. So anyways, let's load into a new park to get started on this money farm. Okay, so basically once you are in a new park, what I'm going to want you to do is skip the tutorial. We don't need that. And you're going to want to choose box select and just delete all this. You can also do rapid destroy mode, which is Control, Shift, and X, and then you're in like the rapid destroy mode. It's got to be in the destroy. Anyways, make sure to claim your daily bonus. Like, boom, just got some daily bonus. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is we're just basically going to do that same thing that we did last time. So yeah, we're going to want to place 2 trash cans there. We're going to place down the seats in the middle. And I'm just going to start out with the junior coaster since it's the first coaster. But actually, we're not going to start with that because I already gave you the example. So remember, you got to place it 1 away from it. Just going to choose steel coaster. If you don't have this, just come down to settings, scroll down until you see show legacy content and build menu, and then it will be right there. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is 2 stations, and then we just go up like that, like this. Bank it as much as possible. So most of the time it's free. You can place an entrance here and an exit here. You can place a key path. And then, of course, it's drink stall. Doesn't really matter which one. And just like that. Anyways, now, what I usually do to make some of the best, I place a hedge here. Place a metal fence here. I basically just go through every single fence that there is. Even if it goes upward, it still helps for some reason. Not too sure why. This game's kind of weird with the placement. Yeah, then we place that there. As you can see, I just went through every single one, and then I usually like to add in some walls with bricks there, and even this wall. This one helps it. This one also helps a bit. Yeah, I just placed some random stuff, and then in here, and I have cactus or whatever, as I said, and then maybe some like trees here, like a tree up here, and then maybe like this thick tree. Actually, no, that requires disable collisions. I forgot to tell y'all, but this will be made without disable collisions. But yeah, I think that doesn't touch it. I could be wrong. Let me test that out. Without disable collisions. Okay, good. So yeah, anyways, what I'm going to want you to do is now that we're done that, I want you to come into box select, select all of the stuff. Now what we're gonna come and do multi-select, and we're gonna unselect this. Unselect, of course, all coaster pieces. Unselect this and this. Also want to unselect that. Okay, that was weird. I accidentally clicked on a guest. But yeah. Also, if you don't want this to be weird, then you can just close up your ride and you can delete the entire ride. I know it sounds crazy. I know that it is crazy. But then it would be way easier to just box select everything here. And then you can, of course, copy this over to here. Which is actually pretty simple. So now you can add in 2 coasters here. Like, I'm going to replace this coaster real quick. Anyways, I'll see you when I'm about done this entire row of just creating this. Okay, y'all, so I lied. I'm not actually going to do this entire thing since I'm too lazy. But what you're going to want to do is just copy this over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, putting, like, and also make sure to put in your flower ride, like the teacups and, like, all that stuff. So yeah, y'all, that's practically it. I hope this video helped, and if you used it, TPT2 videos, at least on the weekends. Bye.